What's up, guys, and welcome to the Olsen Angle. Today we're going to be talking about Clemson Tigers quarterback commit DJ Uiagalelei. He's 6'5", 245 pounds. DJ's highlights really impress, but the thing I took away that he is well beyond his years with is his calm presence in the pocket. A lot of times when the pocket starts to deteriorate, quarterbacks get really nervous, and that's exhibited by a few different characteristics. They kind of no longer look downfield towards receivers and are really focused on the blitz that's in front of them. They also kind of get happy feet back there in the pocket, but DJ does a good job of keeping his footwork consistent, keeping his eyes downfield, and when receivers, running backs, or tight ends open up, he throws the ball at the last second, and he occasionally takes a hit in the face, but he doesn't mind taking that hit to complete the pass and really spring a big play. And just because DJ is not a scrambler doesn't mean he cannot run the football. When he notices that the pocket is collapsing and his receivers are covered up, or even if the defense kind of backs off the line and they're playing zone and they're really deep and he knows he has yards he can gain with his feet, he doesn't mind going ahead and becoming a mobile quarterback. And I'll tell you one thing, at 6'5", 245 pounds, boy is he agile and can he really bring a little bit of pop when he runs the football. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Cam Newton back in his days at Auburn. DJ has unbelievable arm strength. You'll see throughout the highlights, he's able to throw the ball 50 yards with ease. A lot of quarterbacks, especially in high school, really have to be able to crow hop into that ball and really put everything behind the throw that goes 50 yards. DJ's able to throw that football there without compromising his mechanics, which is unbelievable for a high school quarterback. Not only does he have an extremely powerful arm, he also can throw the ball with great touch. And he really stays consistent throughout his throwing motion. A lot of quarterbacks, especially in high school, really struggle being able to replicate the same exact motion over and over and over again with consistency. Whether the quarterback will step outside of his frame a little bit, his release point will be a little bit off, whether it's a little bit off to the right, to the left, a little bit further down, higher. DJ does a good job of replicating the same exact throwing motion every single time. And to top it all off, DJ is an extremely accurate quarterback, and he doesn't wait for receivers to get open to throw the football. He throws the football to a spot. And what that means is he's able to decipher whether the defense is running man or zone coverage, and he knows the receiver's route tree, so as that receiver's entering his break, he's able to throw the football to a spot where the receiver, as he exits his break, it's going to hit him in stride, and that receiver's really going to be able to create separation between him and the defensive back or whoever's covering him there. And I totally forgot to mention it earlier, but DJ has an extremely quick release, which is going to benefit him in those wide receiver bubbles, as well as slant routes across the middle, where receivers are only open for a fraction of a second. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and jump into the highlights. Look at the pocket presence. DJ still steps into that throw despite that Mike linebacker hitting him right in the face, and he hits that receiver in stride there for the touchdown. Steps up into the pocket, throws the ball 50 yards downfield, and again hits that receiver in stride. Throws the football before the receiver even turns. Again, he's throwing to that spot, and as soon as the receiver turns around to catch that ball, the ball is already there. Look at the touch on that pass. Hold on, we got to rewind that. Look at the touch on this pass right here, on this out route in the end zone. He doesn't just go ahead and throw a line drive. He feathers it right over the defensive back where only the receiver can catch the ball. And again, he hit the guy in stride. What a throw. And that's an outstanding catch. Did he get in? Wow. I mean, that was a great throw, but that was an even better catch. And again, he just feathers that ball right over the defensive back, and the receiver catches that in stride. That's something really high school quarterbacks struggle with. They really have a difficult time being able to put touch on the football and feather that ball right over the corner. Threw that a little bit off his back foot, but you see the cannon in action right there. He throws that ball 30 yards downfield, probably more like 40 yards downfield, off his back foot as he's getting pressure in the face and hits the guy in stride, and he makes that look effortless. A great job being patient and waiting for the route to develop. And here he is showcasing his arm strength again. He's got such a powerful arm where he's able to go ahead and squeeze that football into a very, very tight space. That's beautiful. He's able to put that ball over top of the linebackers as they're in zone coverage, but again, before the safeties, so the receiver's able to catch that ball in stride and collect the touchdown. Steps up into the pocket, takes a hit, and completes the pass. When you have that type of poise in the pocket and don't mind getting hit, it allows your receivers those extra few valuable seconds to get open, and DJ's able to complete that pass. This right here, I need to talk about. Let me go ahead and rewind this real quick, guys. The pocket starts to collapse, right? We're seeing this right here, and there's an open running lane for DJ. And a lot of times when you have a mobile quarterback, they're usually going to go ahead and run the ball when they realize that the only guy that can make a tackle is a Mike linebacker playing zone in the middle. And when you're 6'5", 245 pounds, and you're extremely mobile and agile, and you can run defenders over ad nauseum, right, it would make sense to run the football. So DJ starts to step up into the pocket and emulate that he's going to run the football. But as soon as that Mike linebacker starts to continually vacate his zone and that receiver starts to open up across the middle, DJ goes ahead and throws the football and completes the pass. Here it is, guys. Let's go ahead and watch it. The linebacker steps up further and doesn't allow for that extra help back there. Good job keeping the football. And he just broke that kid's ankles. And it's 6'5". Wow, DJ can really run. He buys some time back there in the pocket, and he sees everything is kind of covered downfield, and he gains those extra yards. Oh, wow. Did you see that, guys? They have, on the defense, a guy who literally is just going ahead and playing the QB spy. This guy who backs up off the line of scrimmage, his sole purpose is to make sure DJ does not get out of the pocket and escape. But watch this. DJ just sidesteps him, and he picks up the first down. Oh, wow. He stops, he steps backwards, and he gains the first down in about an additional 5 or 6. Here it is again. Sees everybody's covered downfield. And right there, he lowers his shoulder and he falls forward and earns an extra 2 yards on top of the run. Not afraid to lower his shoulder as a quarterback. He's not afraid to use that 6'5", 245 pound frame. Wow. That's a great throw to the wide side of the field, and again, he showcases that quick release and the powerful arm. And that is paramount when you're running a wide receiver bubble screen. When you're able to give that wide out an extra second or two from the corner of the safety trying to make a tackle, and they have good blocking downfield, they can make one guy miss and go straight to the house. Another accurate and powerful throw on the wide receiver bubble screen. And in scenarios like that, if you don't have, number one, the accuracy as well as the power when you're throwing the football, it allows the defense a prime opportunity to run one back to the house. Wow. You see it right there. DJ starts his throwing motion as the wide receiver is entering his break. So when he exits the break, the ball is going to be there and hit the wide out in stride. Quick release, the powerful throw, and that wide receiver had nobody near him. Look at the touch he puts on that throw. He throws it over the shoulder of the defensive back where only the wideout can make the play. And I mean, college quarterbacks struggle with that, and even NFL quarterbacks sometimes struggle with that. And to see DJ put that much touch on the football and have the arm to hit the guy in stride, it's beautiful. It's unbelievable for a high school athlete to do that. He gets the ball to the wide receiver on that bubble screen. Again, the quick release and the power allows the wideout to build up a little bit of a head start, so he's able to make that safety miss and gain a few extra yards. Good throw, where only the wide receiver can make the catch. The touch he puts on that ball to get over the linebackers, but before the safeties, is unbelievable. A lot of college and NFL quarterbacks really struggle with that pass right there, because if you don't put enough touch on the football, the linebacker is going to have a chance to make an interception. But if you put too much touch on the football, the safety is going to have a chance to make an interception over the top. So you really have to be able to go ahead and thread the needle and put just the right amount of touch and power on the football to where only the wide receiver can make the catch. And he just showcased a perfect example of that textbook. That's a perfect job right there again, because the Mike linebacker is reading that run pass option. So he's kind of sitting a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage, but he notices late that DJ has the football and he's throwing the ball. So again, DJ has to put the right amount of touch on top of it so the linebacker doesn't have a chance to make the interception, but not too much touch where the safety is going to be able to have a chance to make the interception. So again, a good job of putting just the right amount of touch on the football to where only his receiver can make the catch. The power, the accuracy, and the poise in the pocket that DJ has already makes him an extremely talented quarterback. But when you go ahead and factor in the mobility as well as the ability to throw the ball to a spot, it makes DJ an extremely polished prospect. And he's going to sit behind Trevor Lawrence his first season. So it allows him to get 1 year under his belt and get acclimated to Clemson Tiger football. Thanks so much, guys, for watching the video. It means the world to me that you took the time out of your day to watch and learn a little bit about DJ. And if you've enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe.